Yo, 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 what's going on, good people? What's going on, man? Love y'all, man. My people. Just surrender, man. Coming at you today. Hope everything is blessed. If it ain't, want you to know you still are blessed. Even if your situation, circumstances don't seem like it. It's all about change over chance. So I just want to come to y'all today to holler at y'all about that, man. Changing over waiting on a chance that may or may not come. And if your mindset hasn't changed, how can you catch the train of opportunity when it comes by you? Change is necessary, and change is inevitable. You've been changing your whole life, but when it comes to your circumstances, somehow you seem as though you can't change them. Somehow you can't figure out a way to get out of your reputation hole. Sometimes you can't figure out a way to get away from your environment. But I want you to know, man, that until you figure out that all you got to do is change your mind, and then all of that other stuff will happen. That's the key. See, change the way you see it is not going to necessarily take place right then and there all of a sudden. But the seed that is implanted in a mind to change the circumstances or situation, that's the beginning of the change. That's when you no longer will accept the mediocrity that is coming within your situation. See, what we have to learn how to do, and I keep on telling y'all, man, is properly transition from our lower self to our higher self. That's what this thing is all about. Keeping us on a lower energy wave to where we think low about issues, about ourselves. And we think that we are powerless in our situations. And we're not understanding that where you are today, if you are an adult, where you are today is all by how you think. It's all based on how you think. If you can accept your situation, then you're gonna be in it. If you all right with it, then you might as well be all right with it, because it ain't gonna change. If you can tolerate it, it will not change. So what people like to do in those situations is wish on a star. If by chance I can get a job, if by chance I can move, if by chance I can get some money, if by chance I can hit the lotto, if by chance they give me a raise, if by chance. Change over chance. Your chances will greatly increase once you change your perspective on your circumstances. Man, let me tell you something about me, man. I've been through just as much as the next person, or maybe even more. And I like to call my life a learning tube. I've been to a lot of higher learning institutions, whether that be the penitentiary, the jail, college, military. I've been to church. I've been to. And in these higher learning institutions, I've come to realize, peace, bro. I come to realize that we have to be careful who we lend the greatest tool to, which is yourself. You know how you don't like nobody to use your phone or your computer or drive your car or be in your house without you being there? But we tend to give over ourselves a lot to crazy ideology that sometimes intermingles and intermixes with us and get us all confused and discombobulated on what the real thing is. And so, like I said, man, when you have all these faulty ingredients, not just only in our food and our water, but in our minds, in our DNA, and now we're producing faulty product, defective products, and you're wondering why the world is the way it is. Because the production of people have changed due to the ingredients that have been embedded into the DNAs of the parents. And so what happens is we are mutating into a different species, one who does not care, one who does not feel, and one who does not desire any communion with each other. We desire competitiveness on each other. And so what can you do? You're waiting on a chance. When change is what you need. And you create your own chances. You create your own opportunities. We can be more involved in the world setting than we are right now. We can be more impactful in the world than just what you're doing right now. And I must ask you, have you really gave it your all, your 100%, anything, to come up with certified conclusions about life experiences? Have you seen a marriage through? Have you seen a business through? Have you seen the raising of your children through? Have you seen things fluorescent from the completion of things? Or are we haphazardly coming up with all of these different ideologies when we haven't even scratched the surface of most things? We're becoming philosophers and doctors and teachers without knowing the whole subject matter. Who can you listen to? So many of our leaders have been caught up in so many mischievous things that they've cut the legs off of their own messages. Now people cannot trust even the best of us. So now what lies in the future of a people who cannot seem to trust one another? In a world where they are linked together by mutual commonalities of air and water and food. And if we do not take hold of the situation quick enough, soon enough, as the male and female species, if we can't figure it out together, we are the manufacturers of the product. If we don't change the ingredients, we will create a species that will no longer see the blessedness of life, see the cohesiveness of life, see the connection of oneness of life. All of the ancient and traditional understandings that kept everything together, that made everything be understood as one, would be lost. The art of being able to dig deep and still feel and mutate and commune with nature, it would be lost. So we want to panic about a war, we want to panic about a president, we want to panic about all of these different elements of our world, when the most intriguing disease of all is our hearts. And the heart dis-ease can kill us all. This is an epidemic that no man, no woman, no boy, no girl can hide from. No matter where you are in the world, you are and can be a victim of this disease. So it is imperative to the future of the generation of humanity that we figure out how to change the ingredients. Go back to what is pure, what is untamed, what is natural. Rebuild and reconstruct a better future, a better world. And going back does not mean going back in time, it just means going back to principles that have steadily motivated us into the future that we now are presently in. And that which to come. Every day you wake up, you ask yourself, and allow yourself to be the best you can be toward another individual. Commit yourself to someone. Be there for that person. Make that your duty. To be a helpmeet. Help meet another's needs. Peace, family. I love you guys. Surrender. Holla back.